can sometimes be in the backfield. You can flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas 14, North Carolina 7.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
What the heck? Take off to him.
Run the football and be physical, especially on second and inches. Buy myself some space, coming out of my own territory.
Yeah, Davis tight end got it.
Defense met the physical challenge. Now third and inches. This offense needs to be more physical.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Got it in stride at the 15.
Like, you see that? So, instead of it being blue, I led him in front, and it was a green pass. Like, why the heck is that?
Aggressive offense. As you get third down and short, a lot of defenses thinking run. They got fourth down in their back pocket. This offense is aggressive.
Like, I don't get it at all. Like, why was it not a perfect?
Goes from their side of the field to now set up first and goal.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cooper. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game,
he lobs one high down the left side.
Yeah.
And he makes the catch inside the 25.
That's what I get for pressing triangle. I should have just pressed square. Should have just pressed it.
The give to the back. Dances away from one. Working his way and keeping those legs moving. Picks up 5 down.
I should have just pressed square, bro.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Like, plays like that is disheartening.
They'll keep it on the ground. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the air.
All right, I will. I'll say it.
Getting some heat.
What the? And then I got body blocked. Oh my gosh.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tar Heel.
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big
I think the sacks count.
quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing. Scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
Getting set for the point.
I have to go to my settings real quick. What about now, Jarrett?
To kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Hey, I still hear. Yeah, I don't know how to change it, bro. I have to go look at it like whenever we're not playing.
15, looking for a crevice. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can.
Got to make every third down throw. If guys are
Yeah,
open
I tried to
down the
switch it
field,
off,
gotta
but I
hit
don't
them
know.
too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Coming after.
I hate you, David.
They get enough.
I hate you going with him.
And it pays off, the sack at the 20.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Looking left. He makes the catch. And they're able to get him down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
Pocket starts to collapse.
Bro, break it. So I can throw it, bro. Fuck.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break.
I can't hear you, Jerk. But I say I didn't see nobody open.
I guess they believe the entire field is 4-down territory. A bit of an odd choice, but they'll go for it on 4th and 12.
That's not Steve Smith. That's Jeremiah Smith, bro. I pulled him out of 35 pack today. Yep. Look at that, bro. I'm leading him to the left, but it's a bad pass. Why is it a bad pass? Every time I try to lead him, look at that.
They've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling
standpoint. Like, bro, David, the same way that you be leading that dude to the right, I pressed it over to lead him right there to the left, bro. That would have been a dodge. Nigga, sorry.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard.
That's what I'm saying.
And they're going to try to do it again.
That's why I run the ball, bro. The game be selling me.
Right now, because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Back to pass. It's Jordan. Fires on the move. Got his man.
What a spin, bro. What a freak spin. I'm sick to my stomach.
First and goal from the 1. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And he makes the extra point.
Bro, if this dude don't start throwing the ball right.
Just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Moss.
Oh my
He was
gosh.
looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
I don't understand, but I did it right there. Perfect.
The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement against the defense.
I think it's really hard to overthrow that guy. He is already that fast.
Am I holding the ball too long?
You have an opportunity just to club up a little bit. Just put a little bit more air underneath that and let the speedster run underneath it and make you look like a hero, but oh boy, it's kind of the opposite.
And he was drilled just as he released.
Like, bro, I'm really gonna try because this nigga just like I'm getting first downs if he just completes the freaking pass. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about like the other one, bro. Like, why was that over?
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Moss.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. They'll immediately call timeout. The definition of 4-down territory has
I wasn't looking, bro. Hey, all I was looking for was the first.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the
David,
first
bro,
down.
I'm gonna just tell you, one of these people's getting a touchdown.
Back to throw, it's Jordan.
Hey, whichever one you wasn't gonna go to was about to get a touchdown.
He's got loose. It was all over. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep.
Well, I think it's if the DB wins the press, it doesn't activate, but if the wide receiver wins the press, it activates.
Put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
That's the only thing I can think of that would make sense, because you said you got him the first 2 times.
He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down at the 10. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision.
What a god! My nigga just throws stupid junk.
With this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be
Oh my gosh, bro. He just
hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll throw it on 1st down. He wants to go deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man.
The game be tripping. I do get it back.
Send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside.
I get it back. Watch.
They're on it.
Bro, that's not 10 yards. I'm gonna literally cry.
Accepts it, they will take the penalty.
Should have just touched it, David.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
That freaking tall room dude, bro. That tall corner he got. I smacked this dude in the air and everything. He's still cold.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks.
Oh, that was the wide receiver one.
And to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where We expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the
Hey, at least they ain't freaking
he just missed a little bit
getting thrown in the red.
Tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
And the completion gives him a fresh set of
Who's
downs
that?
and keeps this drive moving. The Tar Heels moving quickly to the
Oh,
line.
yeah.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land.
And that pass is intercepted.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking the football and making the catch. A lot of
Somebody from the sport, their name is the Sports Club, just typed like 1,000 wins in my chat. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. It's a good run game.
Securing the INT and actually catching it.
They're trying to get to it.
Oh, heck.
And he will be sacked.
You get nervous, man.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Pulls it in on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Hookham is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
Incomplete and very lucky. That one wasn't.
I seen it late. I should have been through it.
It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him the first down. And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down.
Throw it. Dang, throw it.
He took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Looking to throw, it's Jordan. He's right on target. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Moss. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. It'll be second.
Hey, our Johnny Manziel card's better than Patrick Mahomes, ain't gonna lie.
Leaves it with the running
back. Look at him. Go compare him, bro. Patrick Mahomes' only thing that he's better than him in is throw under pressure. That's it.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they stay on target.
But you would think Patrick Mahomes gets the better card. Because Johnny Manziel didn't even last in the NFL, and Patrick Mahomes done won, what, 2 Super Bowls?
Coming out with it, it's Cooper. Nothing wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, it is a college game.
Right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense.
The Browns, bro, is just where quarterbacks go to die.
Fires one high and deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Boys coming to play this game. Last game, my D-line and offensive line wasn't trying to do nothing.
It's Jordan. He uncorks one deep.
What a hit!
It slipped through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offense is extremely smart.
So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? They want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get the first through the air. He caught it. And he will score! Touchdown, Texas! He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And here's the return. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start.
Gotta start now. Defense giving up.
Besides Jamal Charles, who's that second dude?
Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah, I tried to put a big person as my second.
Plays as you can throughout the rest of this game, but I think more than that.
Oh, okay. He's slowing down.
Gets him free. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. This offense lines up feeling.
Bro, no wonder I can't never get there, bro. You have like 2 extra blockers on the field at all freaking time.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's...
Jarrett, man, let's play. All right, let's go run the 3s. Hey, there's 3 of us here. Let's go win that championship. We never get the... Oh, I forgot we did do the 2s. Hey, we can still run it up on the 3s, though.